flight attendant Denise Conyers, and I would like to thank you for flying Flight 2013 Wednesday in a Word, where we journey to discover the real you. And upon completion of this journey, we hope that you've discovered something about you. Now we will have a couple of passengers who will give their personal testimony and share some insight and thoughts and how God spoke to them upon our journey on our flight.
My name is Lisa. What I learned in regards to camouflaging is just like on a flight, we tend to pack away those things that we want to protect, such as things that could have happened as in our childhood that you aren't willing to share or you don't tend to share because they're hurtful or you feel ashamed, or it's just things that you want to erase from your mind totally. So it's like we tend to put on this camouflage as though all is well when inside we could be struggling.
So my name is Deacon Charles Montgomery. I discovered that God has had me on an amazing journey of transformation and growth, and it was beautiful to share that and experience that with the other passengers. I learned that growth requires stretching and being willing to trust God, that He has great things in store for me and for my family and for this particular ministry.
Yes, my name is Tyra McKenzie. Well, I learned that it was easy for me to blame my situations from my past in order for me not to move forward with things that I know that I wanted to do in my heart. But more so using it as an excuse not to just go on with life and just do those things that I've been dreaming about doing. And it's kind of like a crutch. Yes, well, I would always say, oh, I'm shy, because that was one of the things that my mom would always tell people when I journaled, did it through poems, songs, whatever. That was my way. Well, I learned during the course of the flight, by listening to other passengers that it's better it says in the Bible, if you have an ought against your brother, to go and talk with them. It's better to discuss things with people rather than to make assumptions, or you have all these thoughts in your mind about this or that maybe a person you're thinking that the person may have an issue with you, or in your mind, so it's better to just go discuss things, and so you have clarity and you don't have to go around harboring unnecessary ill will towards someone.
LaSonia Days. In the beginning, I had to examine about myself various characteristics that I kept from my younger. Didn't like talking in front of a lot of people. I didn't like answering questions in front of a lot of people, and I based my Christianity on that. Scoring myself or downscoring myself on what I did in that area. I've really tried my best over the years as I've grown to try to let go of everything. Most of the stuff was in the past, but I remember most of it, and I tried to remember it to a point where I either called the person up or I talked to them face to face and apologized about whatever I did.
I'm Zanita Anderson. Actually, my discovery is a continuous discovery for me. By nature, I am introverted rather, and I have hid behind that for many years. Although God doesn't seem to want to keep me behind the scenes, He's calling me to a place out in the open for me to open up to women and just various people through my leadership. Although that's not comfortable for me, and in this season I am being stretched. I don't know what He's trying to do in my life, but I am going to grab hold to it, although it's not comfortable. I intend to pack lighter on this journey by not making excuses.
Most importantly, because it gave us an opportunity to share amongst other passengers in our same age group. And we discovered a lot of times you feel as though you're the only one who's been through a certain circumstance, but we found out there were other people who had been through the same things who could relate.